everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Galaxies. Hope you guys are having a great day today. We're going to make a quick stop with the junk dealer here, see if we can sell some items. Doesn't look like we're going to be getting a lot from this, but clean out our inventory a little bit, and hey, we get 1,000 credits, so not too bad. So I think now we need to go and we need to take care of getting some new skills. If you look down in the bottom right corner of the screen, you will see that I've got the last two skills that we need for our Master Marksman completely filled up, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to get that training and we are going to upgrade. I've been spending a lot of time grinding out experience and missions so that we could get there. I couldn't really find any good quests. That's a brawler trainer. Where's our Marksman trainer? Here he is. Okay. So let's go ahead and learn carbines 4,000 credits. Excellent. Let's go ahead and learn range support 4. Alright, there we go. We got everything that we need there. Master Marksman. We should be good to go. 5,000 credits. We got this. Alright, so we have mastered our first profession. We are now Master Marksman, and actually, if we go into... not here. If we go into our character sheet and we look at our character here, we actually have titles that we can have, and there's a little thing that will float over our head with our name, but we can actually go ahead and put Master Marksman on there, and then when we encounter another player in the world, it will actually show that. I don't think I can actually show it on screen, but maybe I can. Let's see here. I feel like I feel like I saw a thing that said show player names, but maybe not. Oh well. Anyway, I want to take a very brief moment before we get into anything else to just say thank you to you guys. I have been really blown away by the support on this, the number of views these videos have been getting. So I'm so glad that you are enjoying them, so glad that you are watching them. I am gonna do a little thing here and say, you know, if you are enjoying these and want to see the series keep going, please go ahead and hit that like button. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, because you know I've wanted to do this game for a while, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying watching it. So that out of the way, what are we going to do today? As I said, I've been grinding out some missions. We got a little bit of money. We got 15,000-ish credits. And so, before we leave Tatooine, I'd kind of like to maybe do a little bit of upgrading. So our weapons are kind of lower tier, and we could definitely do better on that. And I'm kind of sick of these clothes. One of the nice things about this game is that you can customize your outfit and all of that. I also want to ditch our very slow land speeder for something a little bit better. So let's head to the Bazaar Terminal here, and let's see what we can find. So I think the first thing I want to look at getting a speeder. So let's go ahead. Let's see. All right. So speeder bike right here. We could go with a swoop, which I think is a little bit faster than a speeder bike. But I'm all about saving credits, and I've used speeder bikes before, and they're a great way to get around. So I think we're going to go ahead and do this. So that's 7,000 credits down. So we will do that. We'll have to figure out where that is in a minute. So then let's maybe look at clothing here. So how about some new pants? Let's take a look and see what we've got here. So we've got these. These look kind of nice. How much are those? 2,000 credits. And then we have, I think, various different camouflage. Pair of shorts. I'm not a shorts wearing guy. And then these are 10,000. I think that's a little outside of my price range, but I think these were pretty nice. So let's go ahead, grab that as well. I think these are going to be in the same city. Might even be where we've been before. All right, how about a shirt? Let's see here. So we got a muscle shirt, which is purple. Looks like it's a woman's shirt, but I think they're both for women, female and male characters. Let's see what else we got. Obviously, some of these are definitely directed towards female characters. What is this side button shirt? Oh no, that looks kind of nice. Kind of like that. That might be a good option. So let's grab a waypoint for that as well. So that's going to be in the same place. So I think one of those was 2,000. That one was 1,000, and then our speeder was 7,000. So that's got us down to about 5,000 credits left to our name. All right, let's take a look at weapons. Now, before we do that, let's pop over here and just see. So, actually, before we get into this, I tell you what, let's hold off on the weapons for right now, because I'm probably not going to have enough money for that once we travel around. So we have a decision to make, and I also need to figure out where the shuttle port is. It is... I can't see it. I did discover that I can scroll out on this map, except I can only scroll out so far. I know there's a shuttle port in here. I wish I remember where it was. Well, we'll run around the city and find it while we talk. Alright, so we need to make a decision about where we want to go as far as elite professions. So now that we've hit Master Marksman, obviously we're going to Bounty Hunter, but we have a ways before we can get there. We need 40,000 combat experience, we have 1,600. So, obviously, we have a long way to go there before we get there. However, on its own, Master Marksman is not going to be enough as far as a combat profession goes for us to really be able to thrive. So we are going to need an elite combat profession to go along with our bounty hunter, and this is where I'd be curious to hear your suggestions. So we can go to Pistolier, we can go to Rifleman, we can go to Carbineer. Carbineer? I don't know how that's pronounced. Let's see, do we find the shuttle port? Yes, it is over here. Excellent. And so I think that we need to choose one of those to work on. Now, I do have a preference after working through the 3 different weapons classes that we have worked through on here. I definitely have a preference, but I'm curious to hear what you guys would see. So please go down to the comments and let me know which combat profession you think we should do. If we should do rifles, if we should do pistols, if we should do carbines, or we have the option of, going the brawler route, and we could do, unarmed, we could do sword, we could do two-handed weapons, we could do polearms. There are other options that we could pursue. I need to figure out where we're going. I suspect... Okay, looks like they are all in Casablanca. So that is where we will be heading. But yeah, so let me know, let me know what you'd like to see. We'll just do a one-way ticket. Because I am, we just missed it. I will say one of the nice things about the servers is they have tweaked the times. It used to be on the original servers, you used to have to wait like 5 minutes for the shuttle to come back, and so it's really nice that the cooldown time for this is only 30 seconds. Yeah, so there's lots of different ways we can go, and I have done pikemen before, and I have enjoyed it, but I'm open to looking into other things. So yeah, so definitely let me know what you would like to see, and then we can pursue from there. And I'm not going to say what my preference is. I will just wait to hear from you. And if you don't have a strong preference, feel free to let me know that as well. All right, can we go? We can go, yay. So that's kind of the decision that we need to make. All right, our vendors are over this way. So I guess maybe I should actually hold off on buying a different weapon until I know where we're going. So maybe we don't have that. Another decision that needs to be made is whether or not we want to get into the Galactic Civil War. We are going Rebel Alliance. I'm not leaving that up as an option. Let's see here. We need to find this. Let's see. 4 socket clothing. Is this where I'm going? What do you got? Don't think that's it. Ah! Clothing vendor. No, not the table. The clothing vendor. Alright, so we were looking at... Let's see if I can find it here. So I think it was this side button shirt. It was not that color, but that's a nice color. Let's see, was it this one? That one's red. I feel like we were looking at a blue one. There's white. Burgundy. I don't think that's what we want. Alright, and I know that, let's see. Let's go ahead and filter this stuff so we can figure this out. Pants. It was one of these. It wasn't that. It was these. Okay, so that's what we're going to go with there. So let's go ahead and get those. Okay. And let's go with that. This slot is... Oh. Alright, there we go. Yeah, those look nice. Alright, I'm currently wearing a vest. Alright, so then... If we go... So what were our shirt options? So... Yeah, this was the one. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with. I think that'll look good with the brown pants. There we go. And take that off, put that on. Ah, it looks good. Let's see, with or without vest? The vest is kind of a nice touch. I think let's keep the vest for now. Do you sell vests? I don't know that there are other vests. Let's see what we got. Nope. Okay. So then, we were also going to get a Houses and Swoops. This is probably our other vendor. Let's see. Speeder bike. Yep, that's what we wanted. We got the email. Ah, yes, this just says we've purchased our items. All right. What else do we have here? Furniture. We don't have a house yet. We're not getting a house. Harvesters and factories. We don't need any resources. Looted things. Always interesting to just browse. Rug sections. So these are different things that we can get. You can buy like kits for all of these and then you collect the parts. Some of the parts are very rare. They might be some... fun things to collect. In fact, I think this orange rug is one of the things that you can get. Again, we don't have a house yet. And that's not something that I'm quite looking for yet. Skill, TPS, and armor. What is this? Skill attachment. Ranged injury, treatment speed. This is probably something we're going to look at later. What else we got? Okay, 4 socket clothing, which we didn't get any. Ithorian clothing. We're not an Ithorian, so that's not going to fit us. Janta stuffs. What is this? Janta hide? What is this? I have no idea what this is. Oh, this is a resource? That must be a resource. Crystals, crystals, crystals. We're not a Jedi, so we probably don't need this. Anything? Any other vendors here? I think that looks like it's probably everything. Okay. I don't know what we were talking about. But let's get our speeder bike out here. Generate vehicle. There we go. Pop in there, and let's check this out. Oh, so much faster than the other speeder. Yeah, I think we will be retiring that other one. I won't get rid of it, because it doesn't take up any room. It actually doesn't sit in my inventory, it sits in my data pad. But yeah, I think this is going to be a much better way to go. So... oh, I know what we were talking about. We were talking about whether or not we would join the Rebel Alliance in the fight against the Imperials. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on that as well. If we should jump into that, if we should leave that for later. But yeah, so those are some decisions that we need to make, and I think now we need to head to a major city. So how much money do I have left after all that? I still got 5,000 credits, so we certainly have enough to travel to another world. It's kind of cool exploring a player city. I don't know if this is... I've never joined a player city. So that might be something that is interesting to do. Plus, that would be a good way to meet other players on the server and maybe be able to do some things that we would not otherwise be able to do, you know, as a solo player. So that might be something to look forward to. So I am going to head back to a major city now that we've got our purchases. I'm going to see if there's anything else we really need. And then I think we may say farewell to... oh, I'm driving right past it. And then I think we may say farewell to Tatooine and move on to our next planet. I don't know if I've said where I'm planning to go either. So we'll talk about that in a minute. What am I going to do? I'm going to store that. There we go. All right. Well, we are back here in Mos Eisley, and I realized after saying, oh, I should wait on upgrading a weapon, that we still need to upgrade the weapons that we have, because they are definitely based on lower skill levels, and we've gotten considerably better, and we can definitely upgrade our weapons. And apparently this is turning into a shopping episode. But I wanted to take a look and see what we can find. So let's take a look at pistols. And wow, okay. So yeah, things get really expensive really quick. That is 5 zeros, is that not? Yeah, I wish there were commas in the numbers. So yeah, so we look at, you know, some of the pistols that we have here, and compare them to our own. You know, this is about the same level that we're at. So, oops, closed the wrong window. So that's not going to do. So I think we need to expand our search to the entire galaxy. Let's see here. So, now why? Okay, how is it that we had pistols at 4,000 and now the lowest bid is 250,000? Oh, because apparently they're not actually sorted still at 100,000. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, what if we go to the next page? Oh, here we go. Okay. This is a little bit more reasonable. Okay, so now here we're talking 10,000. That I can see. That's a much more reasonable price. Let's see. We're not certified for that. Let's see what else we got. Here we go. Now this is something we're certified for. This is a much higher damage, special attack. It's, pretty low, so that looks pretty good. Okay, so that's an option. That is on Corellia. All right, let's take a look at some of our others. So let's go ahead and sift through all of this. Let's see. So, what are our carbine certifications? Let's see. A DXR6, an EE6. Laser carbine. Alright. So here's a laser. Let's see, 1.7. And then let's compare that to the one we currently have. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. Alright, so... And again, on Corellia, so it looks like, I'm guessing these are probably all coming from the same place. Well, that works out well, because the next planet that we are going to is Corellia. So, I don't know that there's really much more to do here on Tatooine. We've done a lot of exploring, we have mastered our first profession. I think that it's time to move on and head out and explore some more of the galaxy. So we'll make our way over to the starport, and we will get our travel ticket. If I can remember where the starport is, which I believe is over here. Yes. Is this? No, that's the medical facility. This is the starport. So if you're not familiar with it, Corellia is the homeworld of Han Solo. It's a place that we never really visit in the movies. Well, I say never really. No, we don't actually ever visit in the movie. But there are a number of major cities here. I don't know that we have looked at this though. So let's take a brief overview of the galactic map. So we are here on Tatooine, and there are. So I was reading a little bit more, and there's 5 planets that you can start on, and they are. I gotta see if I remember this. So Tatooine, Corellia, Naboo, Talos, and I believe Rory was the other one. And then there are 5 planets that are considered considerably more dangerous, a little bit more wild, and those are Locke, Endor, Dantooine, Dathomir, and Yavin 4. So we're going to be making our way kind of through a little bit of a progression here. So from Tatooine, we're going to head to Corellia. Because I thought it would be kind of fun to see a planet that is never shown in the movies. Naboo is a familiar one. Naboo is one of my favorite planets in this game. But I thought we would head there a little bit later. And then from there, we're going to start making our way out into some of the more wild planets. And we will eventually explore all 10. There are 2 additional planets. If I get the expansion, we will also be able to add Kashyyyk and Mustafar to the planets that we can travel to, but that's something that is a decent ways down the road. So, I think we are going to go to Corellia, and let's go to Coronet, which I believe is the capital city of Corellia. And we will begin some new adventures there. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm really excited to be heading out into the galaxy, heading to a new planet, finding new creatures, new beings to interact with, new missions that we can run, new quests that we can do, and really just starting on some new experiences. So I hope that you guys are excited as well. And we have a little bit of time to wait. And we are off to Corellia. So here we are in Corellia. One starport looks very much like another, and we've spent a lot of time in the Mos Eisley starport. But that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow me on social media, and I will see you next time. May the Force be with you.